Buenos dias and welcome sa ating video. Sa video na ito, pag-uusapan natin ang tungkol sa linear systems. Etong video na ito, this serves as a lesson review in preparation for the lesson 6 on pre-calculus, which is on non-linear systems. So let's start. When we say linear systems, ano ba ibig sabihin ito? Ito ay isang set of two or more linear equations. So it is also called a system of linear equations or linear system. Pareho lang po yun. So pag meron tayong given set of equations kung saan lahat ng equations na yon ay linear equations, ibig sabihin yun ay nagre-represent ng isang linear system. For example number 1, we have y is equal to negative 2x plus 4 and y equals negative 2x minus 3. So itong dalawa ay equations of two different lines. Okay? When we say lines, we only have the variables x and y. Wala tayong squared variable or wala tayong variable raised to the power of 3 and such. So x and y lamang. Ang ating highest exponent is 1. Another example ay ito. If you notice, ito ay x, y lamang. So sila po ay mga lines. So sila po ay, ito po as 1 is a linear system. And so with this one. Okay. Now, pag sinabi nating solutions ng linear systems, ito yung mga points kung saan nag-i-intersect ang ating mga lines, kung meron man. Now, let us have three possible cases, no? First case, pag meron tayong dalawang lines, these lines could be like this one. These are parallel lines. And if you notice sa ating graph dito, hindi nag-i-intersect or hindi nag-meet yung dalawang lines. Dahil kung saan ang intersection, yun ang solution ng lines natin. At sa given example natin, hindi naman nag-i-intersect yung ating dalawang lines, pwede natin sabihin walang solution or walang intersection ng lines na ito. Yun. So possible po yun. Second, we have these two lines here. These are intersecting lines. So kapag yung dalawang line nag-i-intersect, they intersect at exactly one point. Kaya meron tayong one solution. Exactly one solution. And the next one, this line, if you notice, kulay violet siya kasi nag-overlap yung ating red at yung blue line. Kasi parehong line lang sila. So we call these coinciding lines. At kung saan ang isang line, andun din yung isa. So ang point ng blue line ay doon din ang point ng red line. Ibig sabihin, napakaraming solutions nito. Infinitely many solutions. Kasi yung lines natin ay extending naman. So there are infinitely many points and infinitely many intersections of the two coinciding lines. So yan ang possible answers pag nagsosolve tayo ng linear systems. At paano nga ba tayo mag-solve ng linear systems? Meron tayong 4 methods. Okay? So first, we can graph. Pwede natin i-graph yung dalawang lines at alamin natin doon saan sila nag-intersect. Pwede yun. Second, without graphing, you can solve for the solutions by means of substitution or elimination. Or pwede rin namang matrix, pero hindi natin pag-uusapan yun sa video nito. Kaya yan siya naka-green. Okay, so itong tatlo lang ang ipe-present ko. Okay, kasi yun ang gagamitin natin para sa ating lesson 6, which is on nonlinear equations. Okay. Sige. So magsimula tayo sa graphing method. Let's say we have these two linear equations. So y equals negative 2x plus 4 and y equals 3x minus 6. Obviously, these are lines, diba? Kasi nga linear system tayo. Okay. So when we talk about graphing, no, we only need at least 2 points. And the easiest points to find are the intercepts, the x and the y intercepts. So paano ba natin nahahanap yung ating x-intercept at yung ating y-intercept? So madali lang. Let's take, for example, equation 1 muna. So equation 1 ito, y equals negative 2x plus 4. Pagkatapos, first, we let x be 0. So from that equation, y equals negative 2x plus 4. Kapag gagawin mong 0 ang x, so magiging ganito. Negative 2 times 0. Then, y becomes positive 4. So pag x mo is 0, y mo is 4. So xy, ang ating point doon ay 0 and 4. Ang gagawin naman natin next, let y be 0. Kung y naman ang 0, so we have negative 2x plus 4 equals 0. Kasi yun ang y. Yan. So, next, we apply addition property of equality we add 2x on both sides or yung naintindihan yung transpose. Okay? Technically, that's APE or addition property of equality. So 2x equals 4. Then divide nyo both sides by 2. X will become 2. Yan. And so your x is 2, your y is 0. So yung point doon ay 2 and 0. Okay. So kung nagawa natin siya sa ating first equation, we can also make the same or follow the same process for our second equation. We have y equals 3x minus 6. So kopyahin natin yun. Ayan. First, if x is 0, so yung 3 times x, yung x magiging 0. So magiging ganyan. So 0 ng 3 times 0, di ba? So negative 6 na lang na iwan. So y is negative 6. And so if x is 0, y is negative 6. So 0 and negative 6. Next naman, we let y be equal to 0. So we have 0, which is y, equals 3x minus 6. Then we apply APE. Meron tayong negative 3x minus, equals negative 6. Divide by negative 3 both sides. So x will be equal to 2. So if y is 0, x is 2. So ang point nun ay 2, 0. So nahanap na natin ngayon ang intercepts ng dalawang equations. Okay? So etong 0 and 4 and 2 and 0 para sa first equation at 0 and negative 6 and 2 and 0 para sa ating second equation. So now we can plot these points on a Cartesian plane. So ito yung points na nahanap natin kanina. Ayan. So first we plot 0 and 4. So x is 0, y is 4. Yan ang ating y-intercept. Make sure to label. That's 0 and 4. And then 2 and 0. So dito. Ayan. So we only need at least 2 points to graph a line. Kasi pag meron tayong dalawang points, we just connect the 2 points and extend. And that is our line. The graph of our line. So yan ang ating line or graph ng ating first equation. Then for the second equation, we have 0 and negative 6. Ayun. And then we have 2 and 0. Yun. And we sketch or draw the line. Yan. So if you notice here, again, when we talk about solutions, saan yung point or points kung saan nag-intersect yung mga lines. So dito sila nag-intersect sa 2 and 0. Ibig sabihin, yun ang ating solution. 2 and 0. So, yan ang ating solution. Okay. So, ganun sa ating graphing. Next naman, substitution method. Paano ba nagsa-substitution at kailan ba nagsa-substitution? So, substitution method is convenient to use when there is a variable in either equations that has a coefficient of 1. Kung meron kang isang variable na x lamang or y lamang, let's say this is our system. 3x plus 2y equals 16 and 7x plus y equals 19. Notice dito sa ating second equation, meron tayong y lamang. Yan. So yan yung tinutukoy dito. Okay? Meron siyang coefficient na 1 lamang. So pwede tayong mag-substitution. Ano yung unang process? One of the equations can then be expressed as x equals something or y equals something. Yan. So dahil y ang 1 lamang ang kanyang coefficient, so we express this equation as y in terms of x. So i-transform natin siya, gawin natin siyang y equals, yes, we have 19, yung 7x magiging negative 7x by APE or transpose. Yan. Okay. So next, after natin i-transform ang isang equation, okay, so kunin natin yung isang equation pa, which is this one, yung hindi nagalaw na equation. 3x plus 2y equals 16. So ang gagawin natin, kunin natin yun. Tapos itong expression natin na 19 minus 7x, siya yung magiging y dito sa ating equation, other equation. So i-substitute natin doon. So we have 3x plus 2 times y, which is 19 minus 7x equals 16. The next 2 times 19, then 2 times negative 7x, which will give us 38 and negative 14x. Pagkatapos ay we will be combining like terms. So 3 minus 14x. Okay, and then we have 38. So magiging minus 38 dito sa may 16. So we will arrive at negative 11x equals negative 22. Okay. Next, we divide by negative 11. So the answer is 2. Meron tayong x value na 2. Okay? So from that, kumuha tayo ng kahit anong equation, pili tayo. Etong pinaka-convenient yung na-transform natin. Kasi meron na tayong x value, hinahanap natin yung y value. Eto, y equals in terms of x agad. So, isubstitute mo lang dito yung x value which is 2. So, 7 times 2, which is 14. 19 minus 14, yes, that is 5. So, your x is 2, your y is 5, your solution is 2 and 5. Yan. So, substitution method, we substitute. That's the main concept or process behind it. We substitute. Okay? So, again, we can only substitute kapag merong coefficient in either of the equations na merong x lang or y lang. Okay? Yan. In this case, y ang meron. So, kung x ang meron dito, let's say x plus 7y, so x equals something naman ang inyong i-express dito. And then substitute for x and the process will follow. Yan. So, ganyan ang ating substitution method. Next is elimination method. Paano bang elimination method? Elimination method is used when one variable in both equations can be expressed with the same coefficient. Kung may parehong term tayo sa sa dalawang equations na given. So for instance, we have here 4x plus 3y equals negative 2 and 8x minus 2y equals 12. Okay? Now, in this case, nakikita natin 4x, 8x hindi pareho. 3y, 2y hindi pareho. Diba? So hindi natin pwedeng i-eliminate agad. So ang gagawin natin, we will transform one of the equations para maging pareho. For instance, gusto mong i-eliminate yung x. So meron kang 4x at 8x. Para ma-eliminate mo yun, kailangan pareho sila. So madali lang. Yung 4, di ba, pwede mong gawing negative 8. So multiply mo lang by negative 2. So kung gagawin mo yun sa isa, gagawin mo yun sa lahat ng terms. Yan. So from the first equation, we multiply all terms by negative 2. Then we will have negative 8x minus 6y equals 4. You just copy yung other equation. Yan. Wala tayong ginalaw sa second equation. Again, we transform the first equation para may pareho na silang term. So that we can already cancel, di ba? Or eliminate. Yan. Now note here, when the coefficients have these different signs, we add. When the coefficients have the same sign, we subtract. Dahil negative 8 at positive 8, di ba? For us to eliminate, we have to add. Okay. So negative 8 plus 8, di ba 0? So we can already eliminate that one. We cancel. Then negative 6 minus plus negative 2, we have negative 8. 4 plus 12, which is 16. So negative 8y equals 16. We divide both sides by negative 8. We have y, which is equal to negative 2. Yan. So meron ka ng y. Hahanapin mo na lang yung x value. Okay? So paano yun siya? Pumili ka lang ng kahit anong equation sa dalawa. Any equations. Next. Let's say the first equation, we have 4x plus 3y equals negative 2. Yung y is negative 2. So we have 3 times negative 2 here. So we multiply that one. That becomes negative 6. So bring down lang ang 4x at ang negative 2. Yan. Then we apply APE. That becomes plus 4, plus 6 rather, plus 6 dito sa kabila. So we have 4x equals 4. Divide by 4 both sides. X is 1. So x is 1, y is negative 2. Ibig sabihin, yung intersection ng dalawang lines na ito ay nasa 1 and negative 2. So yan ang ating solution. So that is how we solve for the solutions of linear systems using graphing, substitution, and elimination. Muchas gracias and see you in our next video.